Hi, Miguel. Good evening. Miguel, creo que estás con el micrófono apagado.
Oh, hi, Lorena.
Hi.
Sorry for being late. I had a problem with my connection. In La Paz, it's raining,
Rainy.
so
Yes.
we have kind of storm, and maybe that's why the connection is bad.
Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, sometimes it could happen when it's raining. Don't worry, Miguel. So today we have to finish with this model A. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, we have to finish with the only grammar that we have, that is articles, okay? Articles with a and they. So these articles are like definites and indefinites. Okay, so we will see like a little bit of explanation about this grammar, okay?
Okay.
So the grammar is not complicated. So I will share my screen with you. Okay, so when we talk about articles, we have these two kinds, right? Definite and indefinite. Uh, well, these two kinds of articles are going to be separated in this. When we talk about definite articles, we are talking about D, right? D, or in some cases the pronunciation is da when we use with British English. So the
Okay.
American and the British, okay? For example, the or they in American, the teacher, or in British, the teacher, okay? So both are correct. So we have this definite. As the name says, it is definite because we know specifically what noun or what is the subject, what is the noun that we are talking about. So we know, but when we have infinitive article, as the name says, it is a or an, we have, we don't have the specific noun, okay? For example, I can say there is or an. There is a, I don't know, there is a teacher in the class. What is the difference between these two ones? If I say there is a teacher in the class, it's because we don't know the teacher, okay? We don't know the teacher. So we don't know her name. We don't know nothing about the teacher. Okay, so if I say, Miguel, there is a teacher in the class. So that teacher is a noun for us. We don't know her. But if I tell you, Miguel, the teacher is in the class. So if I use this means that we know the teacher. Okay, we know her name, we know the class, okay, we know everything about her. Okay,
Perfect. So, but if I'm talking about something uh, something like a storm, the storm or a storm.
in this case, it is the storm because everybody knows the storm. So this is not new for us. It's the same, for example, the sun or a sun.
Perfect. Yes.
right? Yes, so everybody knows this song. So this is for a noun. We don't know, okay? And this is when we know the thing. So what are the general rules? The place of the article. Always the article is going to be before the noun. So first, the article, for example, the house, the cat, a dog, or a book. So before the article, right? And after the noun. So when we use the, we could say that this the, it is for singular and plural, okay? And plural. So this is for both. But when we talk about a or an, this is only for singular, okay? This is only for singular. So that is the only rule about amounts. So now here, place of the article, as we said, before the adjective, okay? When the verb, maybe it's modified. When it's the verb modified, for example, the house purple or a dog white. What do you think it's the correct way? Or maybe here, a book,
Or a dog white.
yeah, the house purple, a dog white.
Okay. I think the house purple is correct.
Yeah, it is incorrect
Uh,
or it is correct.
yeah, a dog white. Mm, I don't get sense in the last one. A dog white, un perro blanco.
Yeah,
A white dog. Okay.
exactly, right? So these two ones, for example, with this is incorrect.
Mhm.
The house purple. Why?
So,
Because of the adjective, right? The article, sorry, because of the adjective. The adjective has to be first and after the noun, right? And the same happens here. So a white dog and the purple house, right?
yes.
For example, here, this is the correct. Why? Because we are using an open book. So here is our noun and here is the adjective, right? So this is the correct way. Always when we talk about nouns and adjectives, always we use articles, maybe they or maybe a or an, okay? But this is the correct use. This is first the adjective and after the noun. This is incorrect, okay? Great. So after that, let's go by step. When we talk about the article the, we have like three uses. Number one, it says use the to identify the specific or definite noun. So it is a specific. We know, for example, we said the sun, something that we know what is the thing,
Or
okay?
general things.
Or
Like,
general things that everybody knows, okay? For example, nouns that represent things maybe. For example, in things, what can we say? The table, for example. Everybody knows what is a table. Places, okay? I don't know, the United States, okay? In some
yes, yes.
countries, we use they. In other countries, we don't use they, right? Ideas or people, person, okay? That can be identified specifically. So the other use of the is with both. We could use with singular and plural. Okay, the
Oh,
house, the houses. Business, businesses. Okay, so for both.
in, in that case.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so the third, the use of the in order to identify things, places, ideas, people, or a specific group of categories. Okay, for example, the students, this is a group, okay? So when we talk about groups, we could use the. The automobile revolutionized. Okay, so this is a place. Okay, so this is maybe like the name of some place, okay, of your of work. So after this, what about a or an? In this case, we have these two ones, okay, but the first use of this for both are or an, it is when we don't know when the things or the nouns are not definite, okay? So they are not specific. So, for example, we could say a book, and it could be any book. We don't have the specific book. If I say, okay, Miguel, let's open a book. So we don't know what book. I could open whatever book. But if I say, Miguel, let's open the book, it's because we both know what is the book, okay? The same for a dog. There is a dog in the street. There is a dog. We don't know the dog. But if I say the dog is in the street, we know what is that dog, okay? So that is the differences between a, an, or the. So the second, a, an, only for singular, okay? Only for singular. We don't use for plural. Some people used to translate a or an like unos, unas, for example. That's bad. That's incorrect, okay? It is un, una, no more, okay? Okay, so here we have a. When we have this only article that it is a, okay, it says before a consonant sound. For example, I can say here, ouch, okay, I will put here. A, okay, this article a, we are going to use plus a consonant. Okay, a plus consonant. For example, the next word is going to start in consonant. For example, a dog. Dog starts with D. So D is consonant. But if I have an, always I will use with vowel. Okay, vowel. So for example, an architect. So in order not to have like a crush of vowels, a, a, okay, that's why we put an article, okay? In this case, we have only a consonant, so it is not a problem, okay? So
Got it.
this is the first way, this is the second way, But what happened? This is the second one. With an, with vowels. But what happened here in this part? This is a special case with a, with this a. What happened in this case? When we have, for example, it says a before a sounded H, okay? For example, a hat, okay? A hat, it's okay because the pronunciation of this word, it's starting like with J, hat. A house, and it is okay with only a because the pronunciation of this H, it is like J too. But what happened, for example, another example, if I use, in this case, it could be like, is it okay that?
No, it's an hour because
Exactly. Yes. Why? Because this H, it's like muted,
yeah.
right? Yes, because of the pronunciation of this word. So it only happens in H sounds, okay, with this A.
So,
And this thing, sorry?
so every word, every noun which name begins with H, we have to use an.
Not always, only in the pronunciation. Only the
Ah,
words that have in the pronunciation like muted. For example, in this case with hat and house, it is not muted, right?
yes, yes,
So
yes,
this
yes.
is like J, okay? Only in that case.
Perfect, perfect. Got it, got it, got it.
Great. And for example, the same happens here with you, okay? In this case, the same happens.
Mm,
Um, for example, the pronunciation of this word is uniform. So the sounds starts like with Y, right? You. So that's why we are not starting like a pronunciation with a vowel. That's why I only put a because the it's not like vowel here. A uniform. Okay.
okay.
Okay. For example, if I say here, for example, what is the pronunciation of this word that starts with you?
Umbrella,
Yes, right. The pronunciation is umbrella.
umbrella.
So my pronunciation starts with vowel A, umbrella. That's why I use with an, okay?
Uh,
Because in this case, my pronunciation starts with vowel, okay?
okay,
Very good. So that is the only thing about these two words with H and with the U, okay? That is the only thing, the only case that we have.
okay.
Okay, so
So I have to well, first of all, I have to know uh, how the word sounds.
exactly. Words with H and U, yes, you have to know what is the pronunciation of those words.
Okay,
Okay, great, perfect. So after this grammar, okay, I will send you this document and you have some practices here. If you have time, you can do it in order to practice, okay?
okay,
So this is the same for identifying if it's the, a, or an, okay? So right now I will send you and let's go to the platform to do the exercises. Okay, so it is ended. And now let's go to the platform. The practice of articles A and D. 1, A.
Okay. Assignments.
Yes.
Yesterday I did um, almost all the homework,
Okay.
but I had 3 units to finish, and in the last one, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't, I couldn't finish the the speaking test. But I did the integral test, which which has all the integrated skills.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't know if I have to do it the the one which is alone or single.
It's not, it depends. If
Oh,
you did a great integrated skill, so it's okay. It's not necessary.
okay. I did the integrated one because it was I was in the deadline. So
Okay. Don't worry.
okay,
Okay, I will check it after class.
perfect. So which one?
Okay, grammar. Okay, free speaking, show more. Grammar. Articles 1. Yes.
One question more.
Yes.
Um, how do I know if I done this homework or this exercise? Because obviously I put this one,
Mm-hmm.
and I put this one, and when I finish the exercise, there is an option which which it called next. I put next, and I'm going down, but the the homework does not disappear. so I can see.
Ah, don't worry, don't worry. Sometimes the platform has these kind of problems, but it's not necessary to do it again because I could receive. If you did it, I receive it.
Okay, okay. And what if I just end the, I just get into the exercise, but I didn't.
These exercises.
Yes, oh, one of them.
Okay, if you put next and
Mhm.
you didn't do it,
Yes,
right?
yes.
No, nothing happens because it's gonna appear in the assignments too.
Mm, ok. Lo que pasa es que bueno, algunos ejercicios yo los hice, pero todavía me parecían como que, como, bueno, así, con esa sombra ploma, en letras plomas, como está el resumen que
Ujú.
ahorita vamos a hacer. Y me dicen que tengo 2 intentos más para realizar. Entonces, no sé si tengo que hacer esos 2 intentos para que realmente termine la tarea o en todo caso con realizar una vez ya está hecho.
No, con realizarlo una vez está ya hecho. Solo que como te digo, la plataforma a veces tiene sus errores. Cuando los haces y a veces no desaparece. Pero no pasa nada porque es en el mío va a aparecer como que ya está hecho.
Ah, ya.
¿Ok?
Perfecto, perfecto,
De
perfecto.
todas maneras, igual te voy a avisar mañana. Digamos, esto
Ya.
no aparece y eso. Pero
Ah, ya.
no, siempre tiene sus problemas.
Ah, ya, ya, ya. Perfecto, porque, bueno, la verdad es que no hice algunos ejercicios porque son, bueno, los que me tomaban más tiempo, ¿no? Que es el
Exacto.
writing, que no lo hice, pero todos los demás sí. Y en donde sí tuve problemas fue en el speaking, en poder ubicar cuál es la vocal de entonación, cuál es la vocal stressed and not stressed.
Ah, ya, ya. Esos sí, los speakings, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
Eso,
sí.
por ejemplo, es más para ir, por ejemplo, creo que se graban, ¿verdad?
Sí, se
Tienes que
graba.
repetir.
Ah,
Exacto.
sí, sí,
Exacto. Ahí, por ejemplo, no pasa nada. De hecho, mm, eso es más que todo práctica para ustedes, ¿no? Porque no se graba como nota. Entonces, las partes de speaking, pronunciation y todos esos, no es necesario. Digamos, si las van haciendo, está bien, pero para práctica de ustedes. No lleva una nota, ¿ok?
ya, muy bien.
Eso pasa, pero ahora, por ejemplo, si quisieras, yo voy a ver, como hoy terminamos el módulo, voy a ver todas las tareas, las asignaciones y también voy a poder ver las fallas donde hayas tenido. Entonces, el día de mañana ya podemos repasar esas partes.
Ok,
¿Ok?
perfecto.
Así que no se
Ya.
preocupe.
So I have to enter to
Exacto. A ver.
complete each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Nick is soccer player on the message. Team wants to win the qualifiers. Okay, well,
Okay, so
let's
let's
check.
see and let's check the answers.
Oh, I
One
missed one.
mistake. In that number 5, why?
Because I
I
see
do.
an,
Huh?
an.
Yes, because English started with vowel, right?
Every noun, every name which starts with a vowel, a
Exactly.
uh,
Exactly. Whatever word after the article, we have to see if it's vowel or consonant.
okay. Got I have those in this one. His team wants to win the qualifying match.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can say his team wants to win a qualifying match, but if we
Okay.
use next week,
Okay. Yes. In this case, for example, when we talk about a qualifying match, right? In this case, we are talking about like an specifically kind of points in this. Okay, so that's why, for example, we know what is the qualifying match. It is not a noun.
okay. Maybe we can also uh, guiarnos uh,
Yeah, guide,
with the noun and the adjective.
adjective. Exactly. Yes. When we have adjective and noun, we could use both.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. Great. So now let's go. Well, submit English. Yeah. Now the second exercise. Perfect. Any mistake. So maybe I don't know if you had some doubt of something here.
No. Well, I use the words which make more sense in the context.
Yes, that's the only thing that we have to do. Try to put it sense. When we have paragraphs like this to complete, only make it sense. Okay. So with this grammar, we finish all module A. Okay. So now I am assigning you the test, the quizzes of unit 4 and the test of module A, okay?
Sorry, sorry.
Don't worry, bless you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hmm, okay. We have until Wednesday to finish this. Okay.
This
So
Wednesday, the next Wednesday.
this Wednesday, is it okay?
This one. 21. Uh, Wednesday.
17.
17.
Yes. Yes.
Which model?
This test, for example, if you can refresh, could you refresh, please?
Because A4, the lesson A4,
It's until 21, right?
yes, for me it's
Yes.
perfect because I have more time to do, because I have more time.
Yes.
Mm, it's
Okay, okay. Okay, let's see what happened with this. Yes, because here appears Wednesday. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're gonna do one attempt more. Okay, I think it's done. Could you see it? Could you refresh, please?
okay.
Yes, right. So those,
Oh,
yes,
perfect. Yes,
21.
21. For me it's perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, so unit 4 and the final module, okay? Two
Okay.
tests. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow we will start with the first grammar of
Two.
module B, exactly.
Model B. Model
Okay,
B.
okay, yes. Tomorrow, yeah, that's it. Okay, so today we will finish here. Okay, Miguel.
Okay,
So if you
perfect.
have some questions, maybe about some quizzes or something, you can tell me after. Okay, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
The exercise about the pronunciation, about the stress word, we where we have to identify where is the stress word, like
Yes,
about, again. Uh,
exactly.
I have problems with that.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will check it today
Okay,
after classes. So where is the mistake? And tomorrow we will practice with this. Okay.
perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, Mia. So today we will finish until here with the daily survey. And tomorrow we are gonna practice with this. So Okay, Miguel. So see you tomorrow. Okay, see you
Okay.
tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna practice with the speaking and one grammar. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Bye bye,
Bye.
Miguel.
See you
See
tomorrow.
you.